And here is a sad case of somebody who always has to move out of his house when it rains. And yeah, me need the modu muega. Oh, need your head. Like you go. And wo alama kwa video ni. Momone no. That's the dog. And I was asking us, the owner of the house which has been submerged is this one here. The more houses are constructed around, the more the water get blocked and it ends up in his compound. So hello viewers, good evening. This is evening in Kenya, and depending on our time zone, it could be good night, it could be good morning. I am vlogging from an estate known as New World, but originally I vlog from Superhighway Estate, Kenyatta Road. This place is fine. I greet you all wherever you are. Team friend Rick Ndongo, I love you all. Now we have become a big team and it's growing day in, day out. Now our subscribers are increasing every day. I thank God for it. I thank God for you, wherever you are. Seek for your blessings. You know what you do. I am bringing you, as I told you earlier, the best of Kenya, Mwaso, Kenyatta Road, Juja Sub-County, Kiambu County. This particular time, I'm going to an estate. That's different from the others I have shown you. It is unique in its character, unique in its planning, unique in its development, and it's heavily populated, unlike the others I've shown you. Though I will continue also showing you the others I've not done, because there are so many estates in this place. Kenyatta Road has attracted thousands of residents from all walks of life, and it is as a result of, as I told you, rural-urban migration and developments of the rural areas into urban centers. This has happened because of devolution that took place in Kenya about 14 years ago, and it has changed the face and the rate and the tempo of development in the country. It has been accelerated because formerly everything was done by the central government, and through bureaucracy, there's no way they could have touched people's life like it has been done by devolution. Come along, my friends, wherever you are, as I give you the best of the best. This is an estate, as I told you, on Kenyatta Road. Which is the one bordering the superhighway itself. And it's among those estates that were started many years ago. Could be in the 80s, but I'll ask some people who knows about it. As usual, I rely on the information given by the residents themselves rather than what I imagine or think it is about. It's an estate, as I told you, is unique because businesses and residents, skyscrapers are all intercepting or intertuning with each other. Like that now is a business, premise, and that one is also business premise. And as we see from the other side, these are residents. Opposite, these are residents houses, residential houses. So it is a unique woven estate. It is not gated, as you can see. There was no gate. It is like everybody for themselves, God for us all. So you can see it's an old estate, started many years. This was a famous joint those years. In 90s, used to be known as Hooting Bay. And it has, over time, it has changed hands. It's not as popular as it was. I have seen one small community, gated community, a small one, and not many like so, as I will show you around. So this is the joint. You can see the walls are old. They started a long time ago. And you can see it is a mixture developments. We are seeing a bar there, a midst of residential area. Likewise, this is a restaurant alongside the residential houses. On one side, we can see flats development there. There are flats, so you can see them. Unlike the estates that I have shown you before. I like to know how the owners like it. There are few places that have semblance of gated community. As you can see, the one there I'm showing there behind me there, it resembles a gated community, but it is not so, because there's no watchman, there's no gatekeeper. All what you can see there are flats among flats. Those are the flats, and the owner of the flats have tried to have a gated community, but seem not to be working. And likewise, these are residents. Alongside high-rise buildings. There seem to be no rules whatsoever of what one can construct. Businesses alongside residential houses. As you can see, that is a business, and here what we are seeing now is a residential house. It's pure residential. From there, what you see here are residentials. Together with the businesses together. Those are residentials. On my side, these are all residential houses. But across this road, these are high-rise buildings. It's a high-rise building. So unlike what I showed you, where residential premises were residential, and that area was nothing else except residential houses, here seem to be Either they don't have rules or they don't have an association. You can see those are residential houses. So you can see here are the residential. And we can see also another residential there alongside the high rise. So you can see alongside the high rise, you are seeing a bank. You are seeing a maisonette there. Here I cannot talk more of the building style. There seems to be no order whatsoever. So you can see this mature tree was planted a long time ago, and what I can see is a residential house. Don't know whether it's a rental or residential. We can see here again, we are seeing a residential house here. So residential. And also business carried along it. We have got church there. That is a church inside the residential places. Those houses are most likely for rentals. We have got a temporary. We have temporary building here, meaning there seem to be no rules of construction here. You just come in and just construct what you want to construct here. Here I come again, another very beautiful high rise. It's a beautiful one. That, as you can see it, a beautiful high rise. So you can see it. Another developed area here. That's a developed area. Huge, big land, big and developed land here. Likewise, this side again, a huge and developed area, very huge indeed. Don't know whether it's belong to one person or many, but it's unusual to see such a large area and developed here in Kenyatta Road. We have houses, I guess they were built many years back. We have this one we're seeing here, seem to be for the wall. Say to the wall, he has a hedge here surrounding the house, the building. This area has got a lot undeveloped places here. You can see. Don't know what is the excavation about, or could be maybe sewage. They may be having a sewage line here. Otherwise, they seem to be a trench, deep trench here. Yeah, it's a sewage line being repaired or constructed. It seems to be there's one that could have an issue. That's why they're excavating it. Then here we are having a church, fabricated building here, which is being used as a church. My friends here, they seem to be having problem with the water. As you can see here, there's garbage collection taking place here, and there are farms who do it all around Kenyatta Road to keep our environment clean. There's a place here, I don't know who it belongs to. It's like a forest in this area. I don't know, I would like to meet the owner because it's very unusual to have such kind of a forest in Kenyatta Road. Huge trees. I don't know whether the owner stays here or lives here or it's an abandoned property, but I've been wondering who this one belongs to, because it's very unusual to have such a thing in this kind of a settlement where people are just constructing houses and destroying all this fauna and flora. I wish the owner can allow me to get there and see more of this forest, because it is a forest. It's a forest, and I don't know whether there is a house inside here or not. I have wondered about this forest. Honestly, I have. There is a gate. There's a gate. I don't know who this place belongs to. Yeah. It's a wicket here. It's a big forest. Huge mature trees. This one, I don't know whether you can call it Kenyatta Road or a forest, but it is wonderful. I wish all of us can do this kind of a thing in our small way all over the world, and maybe we can mitigate climatic change. It is wow. I don't know. The gate is always locked. I've never known who is the owner of this place. Oh, I wish I knew. Can tell us. He must be having a very good story to tell. Those trees, you can see them inside there. Oh, wonderful vegetation. It's like a natural forest. It's a natural forest. Huge trees. Oh my God. This person should give us a lesson. Should agree to be interviewed by me. Here the biggest problem I'm facing, people are not willing to be interviewed. People are not willing to talk to the camera. And if they, but I don't mind, because most of the time I talk to them off the camera. But unfortunately, I don't know this person. Huge tree, and beside it you can see flats. But he preferred to have a forest, maintain the nature, protect nature, than having rental houses. He seemed not to, I don't know what the kind of person he is, who does not love money. Because this is a gem. This is an area that can contain so many flats. Such you could be collecting thousands of dollars every month. Thousands upon thousands of dollars every month. But he has chosen to preserve his inheritance. Viewers, this is the place where I am now, after that beautiful forest. So I showed you, still, as you can see it here. This is an area, an early settlement, but these people do not have rules like we have in the estates I've already shown you. It's like a freehold, it's a free will. They have no rules of what to construct, and in my view they have most likely all of it is like commercial. it's rentals. They have just made rentals. There's no control. It's not a gated community. It's a free community. You can come in, go out. It's an old and earlier settlement. So as can you see, it may not be that clean or serene. The people who settled here just wanted a place one will have space. You make few rooms to give you some daily bread, and you reside there if you want to. Some have just built houses to rent and they're not staying here. Some stay together with the tenants. It's not that sighty, but that's what it is. This is Kenya. This is Kenyatta Road. The other side of Kenyatta Road, as you can see, it is flats upon flats, and even the few people who had residentials, most likely they will have to move out and give way to flats for rentals, because whatever plan they had of settling here, it has changed with the time, and without any control of development. I don't know how one can bring up a family here. So this most likely to belong to workers who are working in other areas and live here because it's cheap. Rentals here are cheap, and you can see for yourself it's flats upon flats. No particular design, anything one wants to put up, they put up. There are a few areas here again not developed, but they become like dump sites. So you can see the flats comes. It's a hygiene of this place. It's not much you can talk about. And as we walk, we'll see. I want you to walk around this place. You see what it is. They have flood water here. It has flooded. This seems to be a person's property, not yet developed. But you can see flats are coming up one after the other. And they are increasing in number. They were not as many when we came here. And we thought they are going to do some control in the development. And here is a sad case of somebody who always has to move out of his house when it rains. The rains have come in a very big way, and his home is flooded once again. I wonder what can be done to this person. It's an old person, but always when it rains, and unfortunately now it's raining even in January, because our rain usually stop somewhere in mid-December, and now it should be dry, but January has become even with heavier rain than usual. So this house is already covered by water. He cannot go to his house. Oh, this is water. It's a very sad case here. I don't know what should be done and by who, because this person has been displaced. Ani ako me ni de modu mwega oh ne jo he le juwa ikuwa ni bo ala makona video ni mo no that's the dog. And I was asking about the owner of this house. Gwada kuria tiriri mwene nyumba no no haya oh doke gwaragia guga ati no athire doke gira do tiriri wo gwaragia horo wake ni woyo. So my viewers, the owner of the house which has been submerged is this one here. Riu hani hola ikara riu. Temba to hathige karika. It's so sad now. He is misplaced, and you can see the kind of house. You can see the makeshift he is in, and the kind of distress because this plot belongs to somebody else, and he's temporarily here. He doesn't know whether the owner will come, start developing and chase him away. It's so sad. Na riu ikarite uko kahinda kaigana atia na thina o tondu ndanaigua. Oh. So my friend, he's telling me this time it is worse because it doesn't last so many months when he's displaced. And again, he says the construction of these houses has made it has blocked the passage water used to follow. So instead, it's coming to his house, and it has submerged. So sorry, so sorry. Hey, na riu MCA ni oyu horo uyu.
Mamenya wano matiro ndo
matigita mamutaro ha.
Matigita ni ndio yana. Mimi akamweka. Mama anaona riu hatiro hadi mabezi. Mimi agotira ni. Naona ajikali tena kwa hiyo. Is oya goka waka. Akoda yega nyakuni. So my friends, he says he is now occupying a part of the road. So if the road is developed, he will be displaced. And the work to get this water out of his house is beyond his ability. Unless a big tunnel is built to drain the water from his compound, this is a perennial problem year in, year out. And I hope our good government, county government, will hear his cry and please help this man. Riu weta gwate. Atweta go? Joseph Kieka Kamau. No, Mukiri.
Mukiri. Joseph Mukiri Kamau. Oh, so Joseph Mukiri Kamau, he is in distress, my friends. He is in distress. And I hope somebody will listen to this one. As I do this post, I hope somebody will see it and act. Because many posts have posted, there is always an action, and I hope somebody will listen to this one there. So my viewers, as you can see, Mr. Mukiri Kamau is in distress. His house has been submerged by water. He's now living on the road. And this is not a simple problem, because he came here a long time ago, and when other construction took place, he found himself like he's in a smaller valley. So all water comes, the more houses are constructed around, the more the water get blocked, and it ends up in his compound. So I hope, as I post this one, somebody somewhere will listen. Somebody somewhere will take action. This is very sad case, very sad indeed, because it is still raining, and as you can see, today is cloudy. There's a lot of clouds. Sun is not yet out, indicating more rains. So it's a sad case. And it was a sad case of an old man, as you have seen him, having his house submerged by all this pool of water. It's like a dam. And I don't know. I tried to post and see whether the area administrators can do something about him. It's very, very sad indeed at his age, and having to sleep almost outside in that cold. Oh, it's a disaster to him. And I don't know whether he has a family or not, but it's a very sad case. This place, as I told you earlier, we have no development plan. It's not a gated community. I don't know whether they also have any association, but it's like a free for all place. People do whatever they want. and somehow they are connecting the litter, and I do not feel there. Like sometimes I had come here, it was very filthy, but now it is a bit clean. But the developments are not in any way coordinated or controlled. Here you can develop anything you want to. You can see that this one now has got a smaller house, smaller bungalow here. Those are the people who came here originally, but in the time things have changed. People have come and changed the use of this place. Now it's commercial rather than residential. However, there is, I'm not complaining about it, but we are not of all same class or status. So some people need that cash. They cannot just occupy a whole compound alone. They need to eat from that compound, from the same property, so they have to have rentals around. And some places are not developed yet. But this is the States. If you have to have a property here, it will not, nobody will control what you develop here. You develop what you want. You can see the older occupants here. They had built those bungalows, but now I don't know whether they are comfortable because high-rise has interfered with their privacy. And most likely, I don't know what. I wish I can be able to see one who can tell me what their future plans are. But as I told you, our people have not yet very free with the digital world. They are still skeptical about it. They fear talking their mind. But with the time, they will get used to it. We are here to introduce them to digital world. We have some fights. Some people are fighting us. Some people are agreeing and are hearing what we are doing. But all the same, there is no complaint. There's no complaint whatsoever. This is the place we call this area. Some will tell me they call it New Wood, and it is not a gated community, nor controlled developments. It is free for all. We can see the infrastructure is not also good. It's a sad state of affairs. But with time I know it will be upgraded because things are changing. Middle class is still increasing. These are the people who came here very early when these plots were so cheap. Which were by then selling not more than $5,000, so less than $5,000, and even that is still high. They were about $500 at most by the time they started selling these plots here, and it was affordable to the people of that level. I'm not saying they don't deserve better, but those are the things the people could have afforded here than the other area, which was expensive, where we live. And as they came, controlled development was not an issue then. Viewers, this is a very expansive estate. It's not possible to cover it in one video. It will take several of them. Because of its nature, you don't have any entrance, you don't have any exit. It's like you walk in, walk out at any point. I'm not saying they have not done well. They have done well. You can see the kind of building that they have constructed. They are commercial in nature. Though there are few which seem like residential, it seems as if those few residentials were the original who came here first and built residential houses, but anybody else who came later, they have gone commercial way. They have gone to high-rise, flats, rentals. So I don't know whether they have got any organization, any committee, or anything that controls them. But what I see here, there seems to be no control whatsoever. There's no control whatsoever. I love you guys wherever you are. And remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is evening in Kenya. I am vlogging this video from this estate known as a New Wood. It is unique, and I don't know what I'll find as I continue with this, but it's very strange to me. What I'm vlogging, the other side, one side of Kenyatta Road is organized, controlled, gated community. This side of Kenyatta Road is opposite. I don't know how to describe it. I thought all Kenyatta Road was the same, but I've seen it is not. It's diverse. The characteristic of this estate is none that I've seen in Kenyatta Road. And I know as I continue vlogging, I'll come across several, maybe of this, or better than this, or worse than this, because I thought everything was the same, was controlled. People have residential, and the other side they have got the commercial, like it's in the superhighway. Okay, but I have seen it's not so. So wherever you are, my friends, I love you. I wish you well. Go to our time zone. Thank you for returning subscribers and new subscribers. I love you all. You are all team Frederick Ndungu, team FN, and I love you. Please be blessed wherever you are. Bye bye. I love you. Peace, love, and unity. Let's have peace in the world, so that each one, every person, wherever they are, they will enjoy. Without peace, none of us will enjoy. So please, let us love one another. Doesn't matter which part of the world you are from, which continent you come from, but we are all brothers and sisters wherever you are. Thank you. God bless you.